Editor Derp here. Welcome into the video. This is a little bit of a different one from usual, but what we have for you is the finale of us playing Meg's Monster, which I gotta say has become one of my favorite games of all time after playing it. The ending here, you're gonna see me cry, so prepare yourself for that. But when we originally did this, we actually finished a completely different game right before it, Slay the Princess, which was an equally fantastic game in a completely different sense that also was a lot darker and a lot more violent than this, so it kind of felt weird having the two together. So, bonus little Editor Derp getting to pop in and say hi and introduce the video. So yeah, no, enjoy the rest of our playthrough of Meg's Monster and consider liking and subscribing. Honestly, it does mean a lot. I hope to, at some point, actually have the time to be able to consistently do other things on this channel that isn't just shorts and VODs, because it'd be nice to do some extra stuff. So in the meantime, until we hit a point where there's actually enough time to be able to do that, any support you give over here really means the world. With all that being said, thanks for stopping by. Maybe consider liking and subscribing, and enjoy the rest of the video. So for those of you who have not seen any of it so far, what we're going to be playing now is we're going to be playing what should be the last, hour and a half of gameplay of Meg's Monster. If you haven't seen us play any of it, spoilers, we're going to be seeing the ending. But I gotta be honest, this has been one of the, I think, best game stories I've ever played. For something that, not with Sean Tangent time, throwing Sean Tangent time aside, a 4.5 to 5.5 hour game, the amount of attachment that they create in the characters, this beautifully full world that they were able to make it is something so very special. And I don't want to do Sean ramblings for too long, because I really do just want us to be able to jump in and see the rest of it. But if whether you have or have not seen us play any of it, doesn't matter. It'll all make sense. And also, I can't recommend this game enough. But let's jump back into it. So where we left off, we made it up to the surface. What's his name? Gosh dang it, why can I not remember his name? Our green friend chopped off his arm to get rid of the bracelet that would have killed him, then had him turn against us. And we're now to the facility where we're going to try and get Meg back to her mom. Let's go. Ooh. Wait, we get to see Joey's members? Ooh, for those of you who don't remember, also, this Joey is the robot of, what's his name? Sebastian, the old man. Tired as fuck on a 28-degree heat day, but you're done adulting and you're in front of a fan, so you're chilling. Let's go. I'm glad to hear, my friend. Well deserved. Things are going okay. The boys are doing really good. Caitlin and I are doing okay. Things have been stressful lately, but such is life these days.
Funny numbers.
Gosh dang it. And I saw you yesterday, but you couldn't pay attention. Oh my god, you were all good, Ruby. You were all good. There were a lot of shenanigans yesterday, as always with a Tuesday. I appreciate the lurk, though. It's nice to have you here getting to chat with us for some time. Alright. 16 years ago. Wait, Joey was there when we were made? We're seeing a distinct reduction in the amount of waste. It appears the subject is breaking it down at a molecular level. And where's the cute ears? You know what? I can throw the ears back on, now that we're not playing Slay the Princess. Let me get these reattached. Yeah, no, yesterday was a breed of chaos that I think even I was surprised by. Although I shouldn't be at this point, because it's Tangential Tuesday, and what else would we expect? Let me throw these cat ears on real quick. Here we go. There we go. Make sure they're actually even. They are not. Perfect. That'll do. Well, meh. Good enough. This is incredible. At last we found a way to dispose of the horrible substance that plagued mankind for decades. Let's see here. No, man, that was a whole other level even for you. You're not wrong! Yeah! Sometimes the gremlin energy on Tuesdays is just extra. You can pay attention to stream and Somi. Plus, you hadn't talked to her since you left the UK. Yeah, you were all good, my friend. You were all good. I'm trying to remember what the main things were that happened yesterday. I know we went off on the giant tangent of horrifying sweet or savory donuts. Somebody, no, you get out of here with Smash Mouth, stranger, my friend. What is good? Thank you again for the glowing reviews of Slay the Princess. Sadly, we just finished it a couple of minutes ago, but that was fucking fantastic. That was so good. And no, I'm not reading chat if you guys are just gonna start quoting Smash Mouth. Now, all we need to do is adapt it for widespread application. The Nobel Prize is ours. Let's see, what did you think what did you think of the ending? I really liked it. We ended up seeing two. We went for one where we killed the yeah, that's right. We also did a recap of what circumcised potatoes were, and we're just that will never die. So we did one where we saw us killing the princess, which honestly I didn't. I liked the ending; it made sense, but it didn't feel like the us ending. So we decided to go back, look on the bright side. No one mentioned clones. You know, the sheer amount of just single words that semi-trigger me at this point is, it is something. Just don't worry about it, Ruby. Don't worry about it. So we ended up going back and doing one where we went into the basement without the knife. And honestly, it ended up being really beautiful. I was happier with the other ending. Yeah, I really liked... I liked the different perspective that we got. And going down in the basement without the knife, and that ending of them leaving was honestly just it was a really good ending. It really was. And Jimmy wasn't horny enough to mention clones, honestly. Nah, Jimmy wasn't here. We haven't seen Jimmy in a couple of months. I missed that dude. Tell me the music wasn't excellent. Oh my god, the music was fucking stellar, man. The music was top tier. Well, all we're seeing right now is purely numerical data, remember? We'll have to run some follow-up tests before we can really be sure. I'm going to report this to the higher-ups. Keep running those tests while I'm gone. We need to find the subject's optimal growth rate. That's how you know Jimmy is down bad. Yeah, no, honestly, though. Honestly. I think we've earned ourselves a break. Yeah, no kidding. Apparently we don't need Jimmy. Sean has the tissue box right there. God damn it. Minor abnormality detected in ocular recognition module. I get to be Joey? What is it? You're requesting maintenance. Hey, no, you stop it! Stop it! What's that? Your left arm's busted? Oof, that's too bad. Our maintenance guys are pretty swamped right now. How bad does it look? Might be faster to scrap him and order a new one. Wait, what? Doesn't seem too major, honestly. I could probably even fix this myself. Okay, that ought to do. Wow, you're pretty handy. You're not an engineer? Wait a minute! Is that... No, you got me wanting to rewatch Shrek. I mean, it's a classic, so that's fair, Ruby. I feel like this is... See, I need someone to binge watch Shrek movies with fair. It wasn't anything special, really. Thank you, sir. May I ask your name? Yeah, sure thing. Your name's Paul. I thought that was Paul. If you can wait till I'm there, I'd love to. I'll drive Sean crazy at some point. Too bad. I'm already crazy, stranger. I am in your debt, Paul. Also, what's this game? Hey, you were all good. So this game is called Meg's Monster. It is an absolutely adorable, very light RPG, pixel art. Genuinely one of the, like, sweetest yet also saddest games I think I've ever played. It's fucking amazing, Ruby. I would highly recommend wishlisting it and checking it out fully at some point, or watching the VODs of the whole thing, because it is a special game. Nah, don't mention it. You're kidding. It was all a mistake? Oh wait, no, that's right, this. The subject wasn't actually breaking down the waist. Let's see here. Or, yeah, no, play it yourself, honestly. Like, it's a fucking... It's not a super long game, and it's a stellar, stellar game. It was only absorbing it into its body and condensing it further. seems relatively stable at the moment. We haven't seen any outward effect on its environment. Oh wait, did it not update? Let me make sure that the stream information updated. Yeah, so it's called Meg's Monster. It is actually updated on here, but Twitch is so slow to properly actually update it when you change games midstream. Oh, I clicked off. We gotta re-click. There's no telling when potential catalyst could make it go unstable again. Mother Monster, same thing, exactly. You know what? Meg's mom is in there too. It doesn't matter. But you know, it's called Meg's Monster. It's stellar, Ruby. It's so good. This isn't good. I'll have to reconsider our options from here. Just stay the course until further instruction. We'll be in touch. So you're the reason Joey and Paul got thrown down there, aren't you? I mean, our only real option is to go back to the drawing board, right? Like, I hate failed experiments as much as the next guy, but it's just too good to be true. There's no easy way to get rid of hazardous materials. Surely the higher-ups must realize that. Yeah. No, I still think we've made some fascinating discoveries here. Be sure to keep a record of all this data, would you? Yes, sir. I have saved it all locally. Well, he told us to just stay the course, but what are we supposed to do? Just wait around for him to have an idea? Hey, Paul, why don't you go ask Victor if we can head home for the day? What? Heck no, you go ask him yourself. No way, man, he's probably in a really bad mood right now. Yeah, so why are you trying to send me in there? It's, honestly, it's so worth it, Ruby. Shall I go inquire on your behalf? Oh man, would you? That'd be great. Leave it to me. Come on, Joey, let's go do the thing. Am I actually gonna get to play as Joey more? Hello? Well, this is infuriating. Especially after I already told the higher-ups that it was a total success. I'm sure that conversation would go over well. Hey, you know how I just told you we solved humanity's perpetual waste crisis? Yeah, we actually didn't. Whoopsie. Someone's going to have to take the fall for this. And it won't be me. Better put it on one of those two. Let's say it was Paul's fault. He got way too excited and jumped to conclusions. Guess this means I'll have to dispose of him to keep his mouth shut too. I do not think that is a very wise decision. Oh no, Joey, no! What the? Why did you get here? I didn't call for any help. I must advise against disposing of Paul, especially on such false pretenses. Joey! Joey, just stop, man! Oh, great. You heard all of it. I take it. Well, that's annoying. Guess I'll just have to dispose of you as well. So that's how they ended up down there. That's really fucked. Oh. Paul. Life signs detected. No fatal injuries sustained. Thank goodness. So, my question still is how did... There we go. I was wondering about this. And there we are. That ought to do it. All circuits rebooted and functional. You repaired me, I take it. I am in your debt once again, Paul. Yeah, I don't do... So that's... I think that... Outside of the story being absolutely fantastic, that's another thing that I fucking adore about this game is the soundtrack. Like, I can't remember the guy's name now. Was it Ray Uratani? I remember his last name was Uratani. I can't remember his first name right now. But the person who did the soundtrack for this game is actually known for doing the soundtracks for Monster Hunter. And Caitlin and I were doing a bunch of research trying to track down if the plushies for this game are ever actually sold anywhere, which apparently they didn't. They were just some kind of prize, which is forever saddening because they're fucking adorable. But I found a little article on the dude, and it was so nice to see him talking about this and, like, expressing this game being his first, like, being an opportunity to kind of separate himself and really do something from his heart when it came to a game soundtrack. And it's so obvious just how much love was put into the music for this game.
Beg your pardon, but...
Oh dear. Are you not Paul? Forgive me. It seems my sensors have not fully recalibrated.
Oh, it's quite alright. My name is Sebastian. Found you all busted up in a salvage yard. Good timing, too. I was just thinking how nice it would be to have my own helper robot around here. Hopefully you'll work hard and earn your keep.
Understood, sir.
Huh. Oh shit, so we get to actually see, like, the whole backstory. Pardon the intrusion. I have a report to make. Just Elder Sebastian today, huh? And it looks like he's taking a nap. Maybe I should just come back some other time.
Huh?
Sorry to disturb your rest, sir.
Rest? Oh, no. Simply had my eyes closed, that's all. We're so often overloaded by this constant influx of visual information we call sight. And there are some things which can only be seen by deliberately severing that conduit.
I see. Very astute as always, sir. Anyways, I have a report to make to the council.
Well, I'm the only one here now, but I'd be more than happy to hear you out.
Apparently there's a human who's been integrating himself with the monsters and has begun building a life for himself down here.
Oh.
Yes, a human named Paul, apparently.
Interesting. Very interesting. Message received. Thank you for letting us know.
Of course, sir.
Oh, and don't worry about telling the other members. I'll let them know myself when the time is right.
Understood, sir.
A man by the name of Paul, eh? No human has ever managed to successfully coexist with us monsters before. Sounds like I'll have to send someone in to do a bit of reconnaissance for me.
Would it be Joey?
Paul? What if I were to go to this Paul's abode and help keep tabs on him?
An interesting idea. Certainly a less conspicuous plan than sending in a monster to spy on him at the very least. Very well. I suppose it's worth a try.
Okay. Wait, Joey, so you telling me you're that same helper robot that was working with us back at the lab?
Correct. It appears we were both disposed of in order to ensure our silence. And when I heard your name mentioned by the monsters here, I do not know why, but I wished to serve at your side once more.
Aww.
It'll all be darned. Here I thought I was the one pulling the strings. But it seems Joey was the puppet master all along. You're a fairly determined little robot. I'll give you that. And a deceptive one.
Again, I apologize. But I intend to continue living here with Paul. If you need an assistant, I am afraid you will have to look elsewhere.
This is quite the pickle. I need access to that experiment data from 16 years ago.
Wait, but that...
Correct. The very experiment you both got disposed of. I assumed I could find it if I picked around inside Joey's hard drive, but alas!
But what would you ever need that for?
If that is all,
Oh shit, Joey!
then here, take this. All of the data from the experiment is recorded herein.
Oh, well then, that changes things a bit. Very well. In accordance with Joey's wishes, I will let him stay here with you. And I will also promise the council will do its best not to interfere with you.
Well, thanks.
So I'll have you know, ever since I sent Joey here, He's been covering up for you with fake status updates, saying there's nothing out of the ordinary and no suspicious activity whatsoever.
Wait, really? Joe, you lied for me?
I deeply apologize. It's quite alright. You're too afraid to continue your operations here in whatever way you see fit. And if by chance you ever wish to return to your world, all I can say is that no one here will obstruct you from doing so.
I really hope we get to see Sebastian's backstory.
I've become quite the convincing actor, if I do say so myself. Seems they were truly oblivious. That's the fact that I'd known about Joey's true objective all along.
Yeah, no, I really gotta say, Sebastian sold it better than anyone. Like, he sold the frail, forgetful, sleepy old man so well, but man was fucking up to snuff on everything.
And Paul, well, I doubt they'd ever believe just how much I know about Paul.
I'm sorry, what? Okay, you can't just leave us with that and then walk away. But of course you're gonna. God damn it! Where are we going? Breaking through the waste disposal chute. Let's do it! They're experimenting with Suno AI, which generates songs from prompts. How's that been going, out of curiosity? See, it's hella good. It's making better stuff than what you write. I mean, to be fair, it's probably grabbing from fucking every song ever made. Guess this must be the laboratory.
Wait, I remember this place.
So, this is where you came from, then. 90% is crap, though. Sounds about right. Any idea where your mom might be? You have to be very specific with prompts, but it does pop out some gold. Fair enough. Don't worry about it. We'll just take a look around. It's great inspiration. I bet, man.
Why not just ask the head honcho himself?
What's that?
Same dude who directed the experiments that created you. He's the director for the whole facility now. The big cheese.
Maybe we shouldn't trust him.
Also the guy who ordered me to keep tabs on you.
Well, if he's in charge, I guess asking him would be the fastest way to find out. No, we can find him.
Well, they didn't exactly give me free range of the place.
Fair. Yeah, no. Honestly, that was the thing that first drew me in, was just how similar the vibe felt to Undertale. But the art direction and the styling is separated nicely. And let's see here. Oh, really? You got your own that you use for inspiration? Yo, okay. Heck yeah.
But I know a few places we can look.
Good enough for me.
That said, if we go Watson out there, we're gonna stick out like a sore thumb. What to do?
Grab lab coats. It's another thing that I've really appreciated about this game is how light they are on the actual combat. Like, it's hard to use combat as nothing more than a catalyst and have it not feel stale or boring. The battles last a nice amount of time without being too long. This game is fucking fantastic.
Maybe we could use these. They're the same lab coats all the employees here wear.
So, like, human clothes? Man, I ain't gonna fit in those. They're gonna be way too small.
Well, let's just check what size this one is. It says XXXXXXXXXXXXXL. That'll probably work, right?
How convenient. I have no idea what that means.
It's human clothes stuff, bro. L means large. The more X's there are, the bigger. So this is like extra, 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 extra large. Just try it on, dude.
Let me guess. It's gonna fit perfectly. Ah, yes! How inconspicuous. No one will ever notice the lobster claw or the horns, or also your pointy ears and your green skin. I guess it kind of fits.
Hell yeah! Looks great, man. No one's gonna catch us now.
You sure this is gonna work? I mean, I guess it's better than nothing.
That's the spirit. Come on, let's go.
Alright. Fine. I don't think I have a choice. Ooh. Would you like to be...
Oh, yes, let's go! I want to know Sebastian's backstory. I want to know so bad. Ow. Where am I? Oh, God, don't tell me. Sorry, man. Help, robot. It doesn't seem like it's operational anymore. Don't worry. Joey will be back. Well, hang on. This is pure liquid waste, isn't it? Look how much of it there is. It's oozing from every corner. This is bad. I can't survive in a toxic plague like this for long, that's for sure. Just keep walking, Joey. Just walk away from the tar. Hey, look, fellas. We got ourselves a human over here. Whoa, who are you? Ah, yeah, boys. Dinner is served! No, don't come any closer. How long have I been running like this? Just one gang of those monsters after another. I can't go on much longer like this. Just surviving off whatever canned food I can find, laying around in heaps of trash. What did I ever do to deserve this? You tried to fight against capitalism? If we're being honest. What the hell is he thinking? You can't just dispose of another human being. You can if you're the lead scientist and also a piece of shit. And what's with all this junk down here anyway? Whoa! Oh, that's a dead body. Yep, that's a corpse. That's a person. They're dead. Oh. Oh God. We're just dumping people like trash. Is this what our species is stooped to? Hey, there he is, that human from earlier. Ah, crap. Don't eat him. Joey's important and necessary to the... So I kept on running. For what? What did I stand to gain by prolonging the inevitable? Even by that point, my body had already begun to decay from the inside, due to the effects of waste exposure. I knew the death was near, it was only a matter of time. But still, I kept running. Oh shit, he wound up in the flower field. So eventually I found myself somewhere new, somewhere beautiful. I realized that even in the depths of despair, there's a kind of comfort to be found in such beauty. I knew I was well beyond saving by that point. Yet still, my legs drove me onward until my body couldn't take no more. I was not in search of any special resting place. Simply kept putting one foot in front of the other. Till at last, my legs gave out from under me. Did you also have a drug trip? The man known as Paul breathed his last breath. But who saved you? Who did you see in the drug world? It's Sebastian. What? It's a young Sebastian. What the? I'm not gonna do the old man voice if it's a young Sebastian. I'm sorry. Or wait a minute. Are you? Wait, what? I'm alive? Even now, I'm not quite sure what happened that fateful day. It's almost as if Paul's faded consciousness somehow traveled back through time. Found its way into the body of a monster who nearly met the same fate there in the distant past.
Whatever happened to me in that flower field, it defied comprehension. Yet the truth need not be comprehended to be the truth. So from that day forth, I began a new life under a new name. A monster known as Sebastian. What the fuck? Well, that was unexpected. I don't have the words on that one. Let's just go to the launch pad. Wow. Hey, wait a sec. Isn't this one of those rocket ship things? That's gotta be it, right?
Rocket ship!
Yeah, you. Is this a real rocket ship? Yes, last time I checked it was.
Bro, we really shouldn't be drawing attention to ourselves like this.
We do a fairly broad range of research here, after all. Goodness, you're in extremely good shape.
Why, thank you!
I hear the security department is hiring. Perhaps you should consider asking for a transfer. I'll think about it. Please do. Now, if you'll excuse me. Oh, thank God, he's an idiot. Wait, your face.
Can I help you, man?
Looks positively green. Are you feeling unwell? Should I call the doctor? No.
No, it's a birth defect, and I'm very sensitive about it for your information.
Oh, goodness, my apologies, sir.
How the fuck did that work?
Man, a real rocket ship. The toy really didn't do it justice.
Are you done? We need to get going.
It'll be fine. Oh, wait, we have more of Sebastian's memories. Oh, fuck yeah, let's go! I need to know the truth. What's going on? The monsters are all just leaving me alone now. And I don't feel sick anymore either. Is this a mirror? Uh-oh. Not much point in having one of these down here. Huh? Whoa, what the? That's my reflection. It is, man. No way. It's gonna be fine. No way. The newspaper. I'm so sorry, Chet. Maybe you'll find some useful information. Yeah, that's strange. Why does it say 1964? It's more than 40 years ago. Oh my God, it's been that long that they were dumping? How could a paper that old preserved in a hostile environment like this for 40 years without deteriorating? Don't tell me. Oh, poor Paul. Took me quite some time to wrap my head around it. But I had no other choice. How's Sebastian now?
Oh, that sucks that it's paid.
I didn't actually give myself that name until a fair bit later. After that, well, I helped lay the foundation for what we now call the Underworld today.
Yeah, no, dude, I'm with you on that, especially for an AI tool.
See, I forgot I'm still in beta. You already pay for Fader all the time. Fair enough. Up until that point, it had been nothing more than a lawless pit where only the strong survived. Took quite some time, but it wasn't the most difficult task. Forgot these things all the time, but yo, dude, that is fair, man. That was a human trapped in the body of a monster. I think my innately higher levels of intelligence may have had something to do with it. Part of me does wish I'd chosen a less mundane name for the place, though. I did consider Underguard Republic of the Deep as a slightly cooler option. But no point in picking a name no one will ever remember anyhow.
It was a fair bit more difficult, however. It was establishing diplomatic relations with the humans in the world above. We couldn't exactly engage in negotiations without a formal governing body of our own. It was for that reason that I created the High Underworld Council and signed a neutrality pact with humankind. It seems the fact that we were monsters, or that we monsters were now capable of organizing, was enough to strike fear into humanity's hearts. I really would not have expected that to be the start of this. And then at last, the fateful day came again. And this time you actually managed to save Paul yourself, didn't you? I had no special reason for going there that particular day. I think I would be the first to stumble upon Paul myself. It was either an incredible coincidence or the guiding hands of fate at work. Oh, it's a blob! What is good, Breeze? How you doing? Yep, looks like he's still alive. Or wait, no, I should actually go back to the old man voice since we're in old man form for Sebastian/Paul.
Oh, I suppose that's to be expected given that I survived the fall myself. But my goodness, hard to believe I'm actually seeing this with my own eyes. Even after all these years of living under a new identity. Well, I suppose it's better leave him some medicine. Not sure it'll be enough to actually save his life, but at the very least there's some semblance of order down here now, unlike back in my time. Certainly won't be easy, but he may just be able to survive in this world.
And then we grab Joey.
Well now, it's been quite some time, little helper robot. Just as broken as it was when I awoke here. Perhaps I should take it back with me and see if I can get it working again.
Perhaps you should, Joey. That's why I chose to step in and save Paul's life. It wasn't simply because he was my former self. You see, I died and become a monster so soon after being disposed of that I never had a chance to truly come to terms with the disillusionment and despair I felt towards humanity as a result. Perhaps I was simply curious to see what alternate outcome there might have been. Oh snap, I gotta respond to Caitlin. She got us t-shirts a couple of weeks ago and they're finally here today. Let's go. But yeah, Breeze, I don't remember if I asked it. How are you doing today, my friend? It is so very good to see you. I lived long enough to confront and reconcile these emotions. And we should see what kind of life Paul might have found for himself in the underworld. Hey, that is fair, my friend. That is fair. Hopefully, at least it ends up going by fast while it's busy. As it turned out, he managed to find his own place down here quite easily. Though I assumed he'd be rather lonely, so I sent Joey to keep him company. He developed a mutually beneficial relationship with the monsters in no time at all. He was far more self-sufficient than I ever anticipated. Far stronger than the Paul I thought I knew. Even carved out a path leading up to the surface, and began helping fallen survivors make their way back up to the world. With this escape route at his disposal, he could have easily left us as well. And I assumed his complex feelings towards humanity had something to do with why he chose not to. Yet still, he selflessly helped so many other survivors return to the world that so cruelly disposed of him. Humans were complicated creatures indeed. But in any case, now that I'd seen the path he'd chosen for himself, my curiosity was sated. There was no reason for me to involve myself with Paul any longer. I had lived the past 4 decades of my life as Sebastian at that point, and I had little choice but to continue doing so. It's somewhat amusing just how irrelevant his life was to me now, despite being his previous incarnation. I suppose that's just how life goes sometimes. All's well that ends well. Man, just when I thought my story was over,
Truly unlikely. Pear came around to shake things up again. Meg and Roy, the last human and her monster guardian. I had to admit I was immediately intrigued. Especially when I learned that they were trying to find their own way up to the human world. My instincts told me that this would be the start of something major indeed. That it might lead to a change in monster-human relations, which had been quite static for some time. That was his reason for wanting to protect her that intrigued me most. He referred to her as the harbinger of ruin or some such term. I wasn't sure what that meant, but it certainly sounded rather ominous. It wasn't until much later that I realized just who exactly Roy was. The thing that got you turned into a monster? The very same experimental life form whose failure was originally pinned on me, resulting in my disposal. And now he had grown so much, I didn't even recognize him. And what's more, he was apparently dealing with the problem of world-ending proportions. Hiccups, excuse me. Faye was to blame for this reunion, and it had a cruel sense of humor. I really did not expect that to be the case at all.
Assuming Roy's been consuming nothing but waste all this time.
What the fuck? This space is better than damn near anything you've ever made. To be fair, again, it's an amalgamation of like everything ever made in music.
And judging from the criticality symptoms he described, perhaps the apocalypse truly is nigh, as he said. Well, I suppose I'm partly to blame for his creation. Perhaps it's time to right this wrong once and for all. Chances are I'm the only one who can stop it.
God, I really did not expect that at all. Oh yay, this fucker. Oh god. Okay, I'm gonna take a big drink because I'm fairly certain we're gonna have to fight this dude because he's a bitch. Let's hear.
Hello, sir. I just got transferred here. My name is Gordon.
What exactly are you playing at, Golan?
Oh man, he didn't buy it.
Of course he didn't! Golan, he literally put you down there! Wait. Golan, your arm. I suppose that explains why your GPS signal froze in place. What in the world happened to you?
Nothing much. I just decided I'm not gonna be your little obedient lapdog anymore.
Oh, is that right? And yet you still brought Roy straight to me, just like I ordered you to.
Yeah, because he needs to ask you something. Besides, it's not like you'd ever stand a chance against Roy. Nah, without resorting to cowardly tricks at least.
At least this time you can't turn Golan against us. Cowardly tricks. It's awfully rich coming from a little rat who just snuck into my laboratory in disguise.
Screw you, man!
Alright, cough it up. You know where Meg's mom is, don't you?
Don't even think of trying to call for backup. Roy will pound you to bloody pulp before they ever get here.
Very well. Yes, we have the child's mother in our custody. Though she's not here in the lab at the moment. So she did come back up here. Granted, I never expected Hannah to actually escape from the giant hole we dumped her into. But in the end, all she did was crawl right back into my clutches, in search of a child that wasn't even here. What an imbecile man! Though, to be frank with you, I really couldn't care less about the child's mother. If you truly must know her whereabouts, be my guest. It's all on the terminal here. Not that it would matter, your little charade ends here. Whoa! Perhaps you underestimated humanity a bit, eh? Fools, the lot of you. No! No! Hey, stop! Golan, help me!
Think you can just run off with Meg, do ya?
Wait, man, get these things off of me first.
Alright, my bad.
I'm going to end him. Damn that guy, let's go after him.
Oh god, no. It's the same trap again. No. Damn, it won't open. Punch it open. Punch it. Meg! What the? I can't hear a word she's saying. She probably said behind you. And where'd that guy run off to anyhow? Well, whatever. Don't worry, Meg. I'll get you out of there. Golan? Golan?
Yeah, but bro, he's gotta be hiding somewhere.
He's probably right behind the door. Huh? It's futile, you know. What was that? Oh, what the fuck?
What is that thing?
It's a symbol of mankind's superiority, that's what. I originally had a very different plan in mind for how to deal with you. However, I didn't anticipate Golan freeing himself from his bracelet, which effectively foiled that plan. But a true champion always has at least a few different trump cards up his sleeve. Let Meg out of there. You're not a very bright one, are you? Do you not understand why I separated you two to begin with? Can't have her crying as I dismantle you piece by piece now, can I? Now that she's contained, I can neutralize you without any reservations. Prepare yourselves. Oh, fucking hell. Shut up, Meg. Hey, Max, what's good, my dude? Well, beautiful, isn't it? No, it's a weird spider bug robot. This isn't your grandfather's power suit. You might even call it a culmination of all my many years of research. Now then, let's make this quick, shall we? No telling how much time we have, after all. I can give a damn about your dumb schedule, man. My dumb schedule? Oh dear, I still haven't told you yet, have I? It's you who's on the ticking timer here, my friend. Sorry. You've stuffed that body of yours full of so much waste that there's no way to stop you from going critical now. Sooner or later, you're going to explode and take millions of innocent lives along with you. Whoa. Okay, oh god. This is a manifestation of both humanity's scientific prowess and our many years of monster research. Look upon it, tremble before its might. Oh, what? Oh, what the fuck? How strong is this thing? Regular punch. Of course, it's not just powerful. It also injects its pilot with monster-like abilities. Oh, great. Giving them superhuman reflexes and dynamic visual acuity. What? How in the... Oh, God. Damn, he's strong and fast as hell. I might be in trouble here. Tar. There's literally no way to win it. Fuck. I'm gonna die.
Hey, Roy, what are you doing, bro? He's whooping your ass.
Yeah, no shit, Golan, you're not helping. Stuff it, man. I'm trying my best.
This isn't like you, dude. Wait, don't tell me you're getting cold feet.
No.
It's all that BS this loser told you.
No way, man.
Listen, bro. Don't think about that stuff like that right now. If you lose, Meg's gonna get disposed of all over again. Hell, he might even kill her outright.
West, you annoying little pest. Perhaps I'll neutralize you first.
Ah, crap, gotta go.
Here. Typical Golan. Running insane his piece, then bouncing. But I guess he ain't wrong. Whatever, let's thinking more fighting. Except first we eat tar. Oh, sick! That helped break us through a little bit. It's not as bad. Okay.
Anyway, Roy. Looks like you're thinking straight again.
Yeah, you were right about one thing, man. It ain't like me to lose my nerve in the middle of a fight. Anyway, I gotta find a way to deal with this punk. Alright, well, no, I didn't mean to do that, son of a bitch. What I meant to do was that. Thank you. No! Okay, I gotta D-pad it because apparently it doesn't want to work the other way. Damn it. Impossible. He's actually beating me. All my research. Best if I won Little Monster. This can't be happening. I cannot allow this. I need more. More monster power, damn it. Uh-oh. Okay. Time to kick things up a notch. I'm gonna tar. Oh god, what the fuck? Okay. What? 3 turns. Defuse the bomb. No! It was middle and left. Fuck! Okay. I need to do it this turn. Oh, thank you. Are we good? We're good. Hell yeah. Why does everything run on these puzzles? It's a fair question. Nope, you ain't strong. You ain't stronger than me! Get out of here. Okay, I think we need to heal this turn. Just to be safe. Just in case we get the bullet punches again. Ooh. Plasma shirts are kind of screwed. Imagine that tech in 10 years. Yeah. Isn't it great that the first thing AI is being used for is replacing creativity rather than, you know, helping make tedious tasks more feasible and easy to do? And taking that out of the hands of humans so people can create more. Okay, what do we have this time? Down, up, down, middle, left. Bam! Okay, what are you gonna do this time? Just a regular attack? I can tank that. There we go. Imagine a Star Trek utopia where robots were used to do hard labor and then we share our resources. Exactly! That's the world we should be heading towards, but no, because a bunch of rich fucks don't feel like they have enough money. We gotta actually, you know, keep those stock prices moving up, because it's an invisible fucking number that means nothing. Damn it. Where the hell are you?
Listen, pal. Keep bragging about scientific prowess. Monsters' abilities, but only because, you know, deep down you're a big wimp. You're only strong when you imitate us. But Roy, you beat a ton of powerful monsters just to get here. He's the real deal. He sure as hell ain't losing to a wimp like you.
That's right. Silence. I will never be defeated by the likes of you. I need more power. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. More. More. Uh-oh. What's about to happen? Whoa, what the hell just happened? It's no use. I can't even talk anymore. What's going on in there? Is it a symbiote or something? Kind of? Mega Punch. What are you gonna hit me with? Oh! Fuck me! Said, haven't I? I do have to say, I will accept using AI to make meme songs. That, I think, is an entirely reasonable purpose for it. That glued my balls to my butthole song is still just fucking peak. He's insanely powerful now. Okay, Tar? Fuck! Tar. No, Golan!
Oh, you alright, big guy?
No, Golan, stay back! If I can't even damage him, you sure as hell can't.
Yeah, I realize that. But I can still do what I do best.
No.
Give him the old runaround.
No, Golan. What are you talking about?
Come get some!
Golan! Freaking Golan letting out a big old war cry. Just go and run around in circles. But hey, looks like the guy's distracted now. This might actually be a solid strategy. Okay, but don't get hurt, Golan. I'm gonna be sad if you die.
Roy, take this. Brought you some more magic
Star, oh my god, you're the best! Golan! Thanks, man. You're a real lifesaver.
Just don't waste it, bro. That's all I got.
Alright, let's hit him with a Mega. Ooh. No! No! Golan! Hey, you alright, man? No. Say something! Golan! Hey, Golan! Damn it! No. No. How am I even supposed to put a dent in him? I can't even attack. Golan!
Roy,
Golan!
just give me a sec here. I'll find a way to distract him for you again.
No, you're in bad shape already. Just stay put. You'll die if you take another hit like that. No, 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 no. Meg?
Oh god.
Meg, no. Roy? No. No.
Wait, Meg, stay back. It's too dangerous.
No. It's okay, Meg. You stay right there.
But, dude, she could get hurt.
I finally get it now. The only times I've ever get cold feet in battle are when Meg's not there with me. But when I know she's behind me, and I'm the only one who can protect her, there ain't an attack in the world that can hurt me. So I want you to stay right there, Meg. Because I promise I'll never, ever let anyone hurt you again. Aww. Aww. Okay. Okay, we need to heal up. That didn't do much. Oh my god, Meg can't get... Meg can't get hurt because we're protecting her! This is so precious! This guy ain't hurting me one bit. So don't worry, Meg. You got nothing to be afraid of. I know. Thanks to you, I'm not scared at all. Aww! Hey, Golan, you can hide behind me too if you want.
Gee, thanks for remembering me, old buddy, old pal.
Bit of a fix though, isn't it? Fair.
Yeah, I think I'll take you up on that.
Okay, we got this. We will not lose. I refuse. We're gonna heal on this one. This'll finish it, please. Nope, still a sliver left.
You almost got him, Roy. But with big hulking idiots like this.
Yeah, I know. Just gotta time it right. Knock that sucker off balance. Just imagine when we have a tool like Suno that can use GPT to help you continue to refine a song. Eventually, anyone will ever, or will be able to be a full-on composer. Fair. I gotta be honest, for me, I almost feel like that ends up taking away, honestly, the talent and some of the special aspects of it. I kind of hope a day like that doesn't come. Let's go! Let's go. Please tell me Golan's gonna be okay.
You did it, Roy. Nice work, bro. Wait. No, what's wrong?
The only potential plus side is that it forces artists to be super creative. Fair enough. Nothing, man. Don't worry about it.
Roy, don't tell me. You're not stressing out about that stuff you was saying just now, are you?
Let's see here. I really think outside the box trying to make art AI can't create. Here's the thing, though. There's still talent being able to use AI. I'm gonna be honest. I think that's something where you and I are gonna have to differ, because I feel like I'd say it's more practice than skill that it would take to be able to run AI. Like, it would be the same thing as like trying to learn a new skill like cooking or playing some kind of sport, where it just kind of takes learning it to do it. I don't know that I would really say that it's that much of a talent as much as it's just simply or I guess a sport or something like that isn't really the right comparison, at least for me. I feel like it's more like you have to practice music and see, that's the thing. I feel like there's a physical aspect to it too, because you actually have to know how to move your hands in the same way. It's the same with making art. I feel like learning how to run an AI is more like learning how to maybe learn a different language, or more likely learning different aspects of maths. I feel like that's, at least for me, that's more the comparison. And I think this might be the only thing that you and I would potentially ever have an argument on, Josh, because like I understand and appreciate what you guys do. I think it's really cool that y'all are fucking around with it, but personally, I don't think I'm ever going to touch AI in a creative sense, because for me, as someone who's more of a purist, as someone who sees AI as a tool to really be able to further humanity and not just to, in my opinion, to a certain extent, almost steal the job of creativity, I don't want to see it in that way, and I don't ever want to use it in that way. There's quality reasoning on both sides. Exactly. Like it's just different perspectives. That's all it is. I agree with you, Sean. And yeah, no, exactly. Like it's. I think the thing that bothers me the most is that these are the things that AI is being used for first. It's being used for creative aspects rather than being used as a tool to really further humanity. Like it's almost being used as a way to separate humanity by stealing some of those creative aspects, and I don't like it. I really don't. And I'm gonna leave it at that so we can get back to the game, because I really want to see what happens, and I'm scared that Roy's still gonna die.
About to go, or about you going critical or whatever. Because I'm pretty sure he was just making that up, you know, like to mess with your head and stuff.
Probably right.
So what do we do now?
Well, Meg's mom ain't here. And I promised I wouldn't set foot outside the lab. So the big thing for me is that I have an idea in your head, but maybe you can't play an instrument or use your hands, but you know how to explain your idea, have AI help you, then really it's no different than you playing guitar using a paintbrush. It's a completely different skill set. I can see that perspective. We are, man. We're still going. We're gonna finish Meg's Monster too. We are not done yet, my friend. So I guess we just gotta let Paul know where she is and let him take it from here.
I mean, I guess that works, but does that promise really matter after what we just went through? Just doesn't seem like something you'd casually care about, bro.
Some people say if AI frees up parts of our lives to make it easier, that's human progress, but something else will always come to fill that void. Once we've automated so much of our lives, we feel overwhelmed and overworked more than ever. You know what? That is actually a fair point, Breeze. Yeah, it gives the tools to people that don't have the capability to have the skill inherently. I definitely understand that. And I think that is, in my opinion, that's a very idealistic way to look at it. Because in reality, what those tools are going to be used for is to replace creativity. It's going to be used by people who want to do something cheap and quick and easy that they can then turn around. We've seen it for years with, we can stick on Twitch right here. Look at how many graphic designers there are out there who offer their services to streamers who literally just slap some shit into essentially a little AI program to shit out some garbage. It's why you see so many channels with the same generic, roughly samey looking font and vaguely similar looking logo. Like, it's something that is going to be abused more than it's going to do good, in my opinion. People without hands can and have played instruments without hands for years. Hey, fair enough. Not everyone can. We applaud people that did. Fair enough. The problem with AI is that it studies existing art and pops something out. True creativity has something original involved. Exactly. And I think I'm going to pull this into a game that we've talked about a couple of times. Yeah, no, exactly. It's the hard that makes it great. 100%, Breeze. 100%. Like, it's that actual human emotion and pain. Like, that is what really makes the art. It is the years of practice and talent. It's not a program taking it and making something. Like, I think what we're going to start seeing is a lot more creatively bankrupt items. The best thing that I can talk about here, and it's from a company who has lauded using AI in their shit for a while now. But fucking Palworld. Genuinely, in my opinion, one of, if not the most creatively bankrupt thing to come out in years, if not ever. Something that literally just takes ideas from a bunch of other IPs and slaps it together. Like, I think we're going to start seeing a lot more things like that. And again, I really do think that AI, as it's being used right now, I think it's going to do a lot more harm than good. All music and art is using previous art and music for inspiration already. How is it different than AI? There's a difference. Okay, so I think we need to stop it after this. But for me, there's a difference between true human inspiration and finding something. Because yes, obviously, you know, there's only so many notes out there. There's so many different strumming patterns. There's only so many different fucking drum beats that you can hit. But at least in something like that, you are actually having to use your own talent to figure it in your own way, to word it in your own way. It is literally just, exactly, AI isn't expired, it's literally breaking down into data sets and regurgitating something else based on a blend. Exactly. It is the idea of grabbing a blender, throwing a bunch of pictures into it, or throwing a bunch of different songs with a genre that you're working on, pressing the button, and then gulping it down. Like, I do not see, I understand the comparison, but for me it's not a one-to-one. I feel like there is definitely a difference. Let's see here. Inspiration involves a thought process, and I know what you're going to say, Josh. It's that thought process is kicked off by your words, and that is fair. I do definitely, I understand that, and I think what we need to do right now is honestly just drop the subject. I think there is a chance that this might become something that we just simply ban talking about on the channel, potentially, because I don't see this as being anything other than divisive. Let's see here. A big part of innovation on art is human failure. Guitar amplifiers weren't supposed to distort, but that ended up creating... You know what? I actually didn't know that. No, dude, Victor, you were all good. Oh my god, no, dude, you're all good. It is a thing that I understand the passion about on both sides. Like, Josh, I completely understand why you feel the way that you do about it. It's okay. It's all good, y'all. It's all good. We love having passionate conversations around here. We do. We do. But I think we can all admit that this conversation started to hit that point where we're just kind of talking in circles, and I don't think anyone is going to change. We came from old consoles that can't make more than 4 notes at a time, which I do love. I really do love that. Like, I think what we'll end the conversation on is, I hope that there end up being awesome innovations from it. I hope that it doesn't end up just becoming a tool to essentially take away creativity from the masses and keep it in some. But as someone that works in technology, I have a different perspective. Is all, like I said, there are quality reasons on both sides. Exactly. I hope it ends up being able to create some cool things. But I have very, very major concerns that it is not being used in ethical ways, and the people that are the driving forces behind it want nothing other than profit. Because of the world that we live in, that is what so many people who have power want. They just want more money. They just want more power, because especially here in the United States, thanks to a bullshit-ass decision made years ago that gives corporations the ability to be people, and money the ability to equate to power. Those are the people who the majority of this technology has been in the hands of. I hope truly that this becomes something better. But I have not seen enough to not be incredibly concerned. Like, we talked about it yesterday. There is an AI app out there that Sean for president. I just don't appreciate people using Disney. Yeah, that's fair. That is very fair, Nico. I'm sure as someone, I believe in that community, that is extremely understandable. We talked about this a little bit yesterday, and then we'll actually get back to the game. There is an AI app out there that claims that with, I think it's either 90 or 96% accuracy, if you send them a picture of your genitals, they can diagnose you on whether you have an STD or don't have an STD. This is the type of shit that here we are, what, like 2 years into the main use of AI? This is one of the, like, this is what these people are focusing on. It's not being used for things that are actually there to help. It's not being used in ways that I feel like could be constructive. I feel like it's going to need either major legislation to protect creativity and provide a lot more transparency on where things come from, for it to be anything other than just extremely unethical. Let's see here, my final piece will be the ethical standards versus whether it's a true usable tool for creativity, or two completely different arguments. And that is very fair. And let's see, exactly. Don't worry about it, Ruby. Don't worry about it. Welcome back. But yeah, with all that being said, you know, I'm all about the furtherment of humanity. My final statement on AI is I think AI should be used in ways that take away physical labor, rather than immediately. That's the thing that's the most concerning to me, is one of the first things that AI is being used for is replacing creative purposes. And again, this is something that Philip DeFranco is a YouTuber who I'm a huge fan of, dude does a great news show. Something that he says in literally every single AI conversation, which I think is a perfect thing that needs to be said. How AI is today is the worst it's ever going to be again. It is only going to keep getting better. So it really needs to be used for things that it should be as it's learning. And I don't believe that creativity should be the first focus. As someone who sees the world, at least as someone who lives in the US, as someone who sees the world in the state of late-stage capitalism that we are in, a world where we're potentially 2 years away from hitting the point of no return on climate change because money is power. Therefore, nothing is going to move the needle because, but it's going to be expensive, you know, rather than actually doing things to help. AI being used for creative terms, and I mean, especially, we don't even need to get into the whole, like, amount of power that AI uses. I would like to point out that what we have now is not actually AI. Exactly! Like, it is on a base level an attempt at it, but it's not, like, true AI. Yeah, no, Ruby, it's terrifying. I would use AI to make my own work methods and processes more efficient. Exactly! Like, AI as it stands right now should be there for efficiency purposes. It needs to be recurred or regulated, otherwise it won't be used for the right things. Exactly. I think before there is a massive adoption of using it, there need to be safeguards in place. Let's see here, none of these tools actually have programmatic learning. Fair enough. That is very fair. Okay, I want to finish this. We're close, and I feel like something really sad is going to happen, so a part of my brain was like, no, let's tangent so you don't have to cry yet, Sean. Yeah, so what? Anyway, let's get all the other humans out of the building before we do anything else. Please tell me it's not going to happen that night. Roy. No. Hello? I'm gonna change the subject. I bought spotted dick pudding for dessert, but I asked the store assistant if they had a larger share size, and she said, so you want one big dick? You know what? Props to the store assistant for being so ready for that perfect moment to drop that joke. Fucking fantastic. Whether we're going to have an actual conversation on the subject out of stream that anyone wants, or that is wanting to talk about it. Hey, there you go. Sick. You there, old man? Can you hear me? Is it going to be Sebastian, or is it going to be... This is sound I found in porn the other night. You know, it was right out of fucking Uncanny Valley. Stuff that's usually censored and wasn't, but it was AI. Yeah, it's weird. It's really weird. Like, it's not surprising that some of the first things that what we see of as AI is being used for replicating art and also for creating deep fake porn. Like, people are people, and these things are not surprising. They're no less disappointing, but they're not surprising. Yeah, really, it's a lot to take in. Listen, old man, I got a favor to ask you. Port has always been the driving force for all technology. That's a goddamn fact right there, Josh. I need you to take care. No. I need you to take care of Meg for me. No. What? We know where her mom is, so I want you to take her there. We've run all the other humans out of the building. It's safe now. No. The only way up there's been destroyed. If you've uncovered your mother's whereabouts, I think it would be best to regroup with a new plan. Look, just find a way up here. We don't got much time. Right, what's going on? Did something happen up there? Listen, man. No, you can't do this again! I don't have much longer to live. Apparently I'm about to reach some point of criticality thing. Wait, what? What's that supposed to... When that happens, it won't just kill me, but everyone up here on the surface. Including Meg. But... no. Look, just shut up and do as I say, alright? Roy. No. So then... what are you going to do? Me? Don't worry about me. You and Meg are never going to see me again. No. Do you even realize how sad that's going to make her? Don't you know how much that little girl adores you, Roy? I already told you, there's no other option here, man. Stop right there! Oh, God. Golan!
See, I knew something was up with you. Just what the hell are you trying to do, bro?
You heard the man. It's not safe for me to stay here any longer.
What the hell, dude? You seriously believe what that loser was saying?
I could tell something was wrong with me, man. Even before he told me. He wasn't just making stuff up.
Bro, I'm sure there's gotta be a way to fix it.
But you don't know that. And we don't have the time to waste trying to figure it out.
No way, bro. I ain't letting you do this. I'll stop you by force if I have to.
No. Like you even could.
Shut up!
No!
I don't care what you think. I can fight too when it comes down to it.
No.
I thought you said Weast.
Just stop it, man.
I'll stop as soon as you stop, bro.
You know you're never gonna win.
No, I don't. Never know unless I try.
Golan. Damn it, just leave me alone! No.
I win. I'm no match for you.
Oh, God. Huh? Roy, where are you? Golan's gone too. Oh, no. Roy? Damn it, now you're here too?
Meg, you've got to stop him. He's trying to sacrifice himself.
Yeah, because it's the only way. Otherwise, everyone else is going to die. Better me than the whole damn world. No, you can't. No. Please, Roy. I don't want you to leave. Sorry, kid. Mine's made up. Oh, my soccer ball. Roy always kicks this one too hard. Crayons. I want to make Roy draw something for me someday. Playing cards, so I don't get how to play that game Roy made up. My storybooks. including my favorite one. I know, Roy. Come on, Roy, let's play pass again, okay? Oh. Knock it off. You guys just don't get it. I need to go. I literally have to die. What if I draw you again, Roy? Yeah, why don't we draw something together? Roy wouldn't even look at her. Fine, if that's how you're gonna be. I'll just have to spell it. No, no. Roy's struggling to get his words out. Hey, wanna play cards? I can teach you how to play concentration. That doesn't even sound fun. That sounds lame. Oh. You wanna know how I really feel? No, no, not again. Taking care of you has been the most annoying thing I've ever had to do. What? I sure would love for you to read to me again. You know I can't read, damn it. It's okay, I can teach you how. Just have Golan read to you or something. I snatched the book away and threw it over at Golan. Ever since we first met, you started getting all attached to me and whatnot. No! I hated every minute of it, you hear me? Roy? Shut up. I don't ever want to hear you say my name again. Oh no, she's gonna give him the flower, isn't she? Hey Roy, can we play again tomorrow? I don't know, kiddo. I might be pretty busy tomorrow. Besides, we gotta get you home to your mom, remember? We can still play after that, can't we? Okay, okay. But only if you be a good girl and promise not to cry until then. Deal. Meg remembered their promise. I'm not gonna cry. Not until you play with me again, Roy. I promised you I wouldn't. Meg. No, stop trying to be my friend. I never cared about you, not one bit. But Roy, you remember this one, right? We played with it so much. As she is. Damn it. Get that thing out of my face. No. The toy rocket ship burst into pieces. Roy, why would you do that? How could you be so mean? But... one more thing. This is the most important part, okay? I want you to know that Roy cares about you very much. Well, yeah, I already knew that, duh. Punch him in the dick. Okay, then why you gotta be so rude? As long as you remember that, I'm sure things will turn out alright. Remembered her strange encounter with a strange lady, and then she remembered everything she and Roy had been through together. You're lying, Roy! No, I'm not. I don't ever wanna
Bippity boppity back the fuck up, friend.
see your face again. No, you're lying! I can tell! And not just to me. You're lying to yourself, too. What? You were all good, Victor. You go get yourself some rest, my man. I hope you start feeling better. It is always a pleasure to see you, my friend. What? When I first woke up down there, I was so scared and confused and lonely. But then I found you and you tried to cheer me up. You played with me all the time. Sure, you grumbled and complained about it, but you were always there for me. So this time, if you're feeling scared and lonely and confused, then it's my turn to be there for you. Sorry, give me a sec, Chet. So if you really can't stay here, then I guess I'm coming with you. It just might. I don't want to go. I'm afraid to die. I don't want to be alone.
Damn, bro. Never seen you cry before. But you're not alone there. Nobody wants to die, man. There's gotta be a way to save you. Don't give up hope just yet, my friend.
Why's it gotta hit so fucking hard?
Looks like he finally cried himself to sleep. Can't blame him for being spent after all that fighting.
Hello, is anyone there? Fairly sure this, or wait, no, this is gonna be Sebastian Paul, right?
Fairly sure this is the right frequency.
The heck?
Can you hear me, Roy? This is Sebastian speaking.
Sebastian. Alright, that old geezer. Sorry, Roy just got done crying himself to sleep.
Crying? Roy? Not sure how that happened, but I suppose they do say even devils may cry from time to time. Well, in any case, I got something important to tell him.
You do?
Indeed. There are no humans there at the moment, correct? I'm gonna head up there. Any luck? I might just be able to neutralize the destructive energy building inside of Roy.
Oh, please tell me that's gonna happen.
What? But how? Isn't that... Dang, he hung up.
Now, and as I told your friend over the radio, I may know a way to eradicate the destructive energy inside of you.
Hold on, Grandpa. Do you think you can save me?
Well, I need to take a look at you first to say for certain.
And just where the hell did you learn how to do that?
Well, it's a long story. And a rather convoluted one. Not sure how I'd even begin to try and explain it, truly. And even if I did, I doubt you'd be any less reluctant to believe me.
Fine. Not like we've got any better options right now. Do your worst, old man.
Here's hoping.
Oh, yes, indeed.
Well, how's it look? Think you can stop the criticality or whatever?
Why, yes, I believe so.
Oh, please tell me you're actually telling the truth. Hey, you were all good, love. I'm glad you got to be here for me crying. I love you. I'll see you in like an hour and 45 minutes-ish. For real?
Well, how to put this?
Just give it to me straight, old man.
You were originally created as a microbe meant to decompose harmful matter.
So how I look, you're fucked, boy.
More specifically, for the purpose of safely disposing of magic tar. The waste, as it's called up above. But none of us ever expected you to grow and evolve into the powerful, complex organism you are today. Which may be part of the reason your insides develop in such a bizarrely distorted manner.
I don't know what that means, but I feel insulted.
Anyway, the organ into which all that magic tar has been accumulating is the very same organ that serves one of the functions of what we call the hippocampus in human biology. Essentially, it's the part of the limbic system responsible for converting sensory data from short-term into long-term memory.
Oh, I see where this is going. So in order for Roy not to die, he has to lose his memory, doesn't he?
Which then gets sent to the cerebral cortex where...
Hey, slow down. I don't understand any of this.
Alright, my apologies. To put it in layman's terms, I believe I can remove the part of you that's ticking time bomb, as it were.
Igor, get me the brain!
But it will probably mean losing a portion of your memories as well. Particularly the most recent ones. You may very well lose all of them.
How far back are we talking?
Put it blunt, you lose several weeks or more.
So, all my memories of Meg.
It's still ultimately your decision. Rather, it would be under normal circumstances. But I'm sure you recognize that this issue poses an imminent threat to us all.
Yeah, I get it. I mean, I was ready to die already, so that's no biggie. But I need you to give me just a little bit of my time first.
Oh?
Got one last promise I need to make good on.
I see. Well, that shouldn't be a problem.
Alright, and, you know what a birthday is, Gramps?
Yes, I do. What of it?
Okay, cool. See you in a while, then.
What on earth was that about?
We shall see, I guess. Hey, Meg. Come on, it's time to play.
Jeez, Roy, you scared the hell out of me.
What's the matter, Roy?
Well, I promised I'd play with you if you were a good girl and didn't cry, didn't I? Or do you not feel like playing anymore?
No, I do.
Aww. But I gotta tell you, Meg, this might be the last time we get to play together.
Huh? But why?
Come tomorrow, I might not even remember who you are.
But why, though? Here it comes.
I hope he's actually honest with her. Nice one. Okay, my turn now.
Hey, he learned how to kick it right. Let's go. Wow, Roy, that was perfect. You're getting so good at controlling the ball.
You think so? Guess I finally cracked the code. Alright, kick it back here.
Okay.
Man, this is pretty fun once you get the hang of it. It's not fair, I know, but it's the only way for everyone else to survive. Look, I'm not good at explaining this stuff, but I think it's probably for the best. You're gonna go live with your mom again. And I'm gonna go back to my place. Just like how things were before we met. Everything's gonna go back to normal. Nothing wrong with that, right? Aww. There, all done. What do you think? He drew a rocket ship.
Whoa, a rocket ship. Cool.
I know, pretty sweet, right? May have a little bit of artistic talent after all.
Well, not too shabby, Roy.
Why don't you draw something, Golan? Please tell me you're not going to say you're left-handed.
Nah, man, I'm good.
Come on, don't be shy. We all suck at first. Hey, Meg, what's that you drew there? Is that a moon?
It's the moon.
Oh, yeah. So that's what it looks like up close, huh? Got an awfully weird shape to it, that's for sure.
Yep, but sometimes it can be a perfect circle, too.
Wait, you mean it actually changes shape? That's nuts. But... Oh, come on, kiddo. Cheer up. I know. You're gonna miss me, right? Not gonna lie. I'll be pretty lonely without you two. Which is kind of a surprising thing to admit. I was never a savvy guy before I met you, Meg.
You weren't?
Nope. Before I met you, I never ever got lonely. Like, you changed who I am on the inside. Make sense?
I think so.
Oh, did she actually teach him? Okay, for my next pick, I'll take this one. And this one. Yes, it's a match!
Wow, Roy, you're great at this.
Sarah, what do you call a javelin thrower with Parkinson's? Shakespeare. Goddamn. What's up, Pepperman? How you doing? I know. I totally see the fun and concentration now. It's one of those games where you just gotta follow your gut. I've always had really good intuition. Like, if I'm craving some magic tar, I always find it in the first place I look. God damn it, Roy.
It's because it's literally everywhere down there, bro.
Okay, for my next pick, I'll take this one and this one. Another match.
Oh, I gotta admit, you're pretty good at this. You're gonna finish the whole damn game before Meg even gets her first turn at this rate.
You know, let the child win. Just do it. So basically, what I'm trying to say here is... Damn it, I'm about to start crying again.
Me too.
Wait, don't cry yet. You gotta wait until they fix me. What I'm trying to say is, you changed who I am as a person, Meg. So even if I forget who you are, you still had a huge impact on my life, okay?
Okay.
Is he actually gonna read it?
You know, my mommy always used to read this book to me. It's such a good story. I love it so much.
Oh, really? So you already know how it goes then? Because that means you knew I was just faking it last time around. Great, now I'm really embarrassed.
You know, the monster on this page looks a lot like you, Roy.
Man, that old geezer said the exact same thing. Apparently he's supposed to be a friendly monster who helps the little girl.
Ah, now I get it.
Get what?
I was wondering why Meg latched onto you so quickly. When we first ran into her, I mean,
It's because of her favorite storybook that her mom read her.
you're basically like a walking, talking death machine.
Let's save it, man. From a human's perspective, you ain't any better.
But see, but Meg saw you and was like, hey, he looks just like the hero from my storybook.
I look like a hero?
Yeah. You're my hero, Roy.
I am?
You're gonna be my hero too, Roy.
No, absolutely not.
But even if you forget me, I'll never forget you, Roy.
Thanks, kid. That means a lot. Oh, shit. Yeah, one sec. Just gotta put that like this and... Okay, cool. I think that ought to do it. What'd you do, Roy? Here you go, old man. Don't lose that now.
Oh, I won't. Don't worry.
Cool. Then I think I'm ready. Just make it quick, will ya?
Don't say it like that. It's not gonna kill you or anything.
Oh, just do it already.
Yes, yes. Here we go.
Whoa, man. Now hold real still, you hear? I don't want to jam this metal rod in the wrong pit. Uh-oh. Kind of sleepy. Guess this must be that anesthetic thing he was talking about. Feels kind of nice, actually. Isn't there... we can... Isn't there anything we can do? There's got to be some way to preserve his memory, right? I thought you were supposed to be smart, or...
I thought you were supposed to be smart, you old geezer.
What, is that you, Golan? Man, pipe down, will ya? Can a guy get some sleep around here?
Look, I understand your frustration, but you should be thankful that his life can even be saved. You're very lucky to have someone like me who knows what it's like to live in a monster's body, and who also has access to all the data from the experiments that originally created Roy.
Look, I'll admit I don't get all the sciencey stuff, but I can't have Roy losing his memories.
Relax, man. It's not like I'm gonna forget about you or anything.
Most likely it will only be his most recent memories that disappear. You've known him long enough that it shouldn't matter, I don't think.
Yeah, you tell him, Gramps.
No, Timer, you don't get it. He and I had a major heart-to-heart just recently. It's only in the wake of that I feel like we finally become bros in the true sense of the word.
What, is that all? Don't worry about that, man. I mean, you've always been a bro to me. Never been a time I didn't think of you as such, I don't think. So when you opened up to me the other day about all your guilt, feelings, and whatnot, that didn't change nothing. Not for me, at least. You're the one who's grown, man. And you're not gonna lose that growth just from me losing my memories. We'll still be bros. Ain't nothing changing that. But damn, I think I'm finally passing out. Can't hear anything anymore. Next time I wake up, I'll have forgotten all about her. At least I'll remember Golan, but... Meg, first time we met, that was when... Okay, so Caitlin has told me that there is a post-credit thing that we need to wait for. So we can talk about the game while the credit sequence is running here. I was not at all expecting this game to be this emotionally gripping. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I'm really glad we were playing this together, because if it wasn't for you guys being here, I think that fight with Roy against Golan and the one against Meg, I don't think I would have been able to keep going without having to stop to openly fucking weep, because I don't know that I've ever played a game that is, I don't just lighten the mood. Oh no, what you gonna do? Also, huge shoutouts to Ryo Uratani. Like, insanely fucking talented. The score for this game just so perfectly encapsulates every single moment. It is... That'll do it right there, stranger. But yeah, I don't think I've had something hit me so hard emotionally since, like, potentially since we played One Shot together, like, 2 years ago, or no, 3 years ago now? No, 2 years ago. It would have been 2 years ago. God, it's only been that long. Fucking hell, things have changed. I'm not saying I've ever had anything
that has hit this well. Especially when you're talking about something that isn't insanely dialogue heavy, that doesn't have this long build up to everything. The amount of attachment they're able to build up in you towards these characters that, again, like, Sean shenanigans aside, or Shawnanigans if we're speaking properly, like 4 to 6 hours depending on how much you struggle through some of the battles. And they're able to create this strong of a story is just so insanely impressive. It is so well done. Sure, I've missed nearly this whole game. Hey, no, oh my god, you're good. Venom, you were all good. It's probably for the best, because honestly, if you want something that's gonna make you cry, you should definitely play it yourself. This is, and I know. That's right. Did you get to see the cat ears yesterday, Venom? I can't remember. This honestly has to be one of my favorite games of all time. My powers of observation are very lacking. It's okay. They're very hidden. They just kind of peek out there. Okay, supposedly there's something after. I was only in stream for a bit before you had to leave. Okay, yeah, so you probably didn't actually get to catch them. Mommy? Meg, you're okay. Thank goodness, I was so worried. I was looking all over for you too, Mommy. I know, sweetheart. I'm so sorry. Let's see here, I was shocked by the taco foot sheet. Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot about that conversation yesterday. That was a thing that happened that I don't think I could ever apologize enough for. But guess what? I made a bunch of new friends who played with me. Oh, you did you? Listen, Meg. No, don't you try this again. That was all just a dream. Yes, you were just having a very strange dream. Nuh-uh, it wasn't a dream. They played with me a whole lot. I'm not making it up. Yes, honey, I know. One day when you're older, I think you'll understand. When I'm a grown-up? Yes, sweetheart. Exactly. But I promised not to forget. Sweetie? I can't ever forget about Ryan, Golan, and everyone else. Even when I'm a grown-up, I'll never... Oh. I'll never forget you guys. Never ever. Oh. Meg. Okay, you win. If they really meant that much to you, then I won't tell you to forget about them, sweetheart. Fucking good. Oh, shit. There's more.
Ah, Elder Sebastian, you've returned at last.
Yeah, sorry. Haven't worked that hard in a long while. I need a nap.
Well, rest up, because things are probably going to get much more hectic from here on out.
I'd wager you're right. We just destroyed an entire human laboratory after all.
Oh shit, so they actually did destroy it. Fucking good, though.
Oh, I suppose it's up to us to make the best of this new opportunity.
Yes, the future is finally ours to decide, it would seem.
Hey, so what even happened to those guys anyway? I'm dying over here to know. Didn't Meg go back to live with her mom?
She did.
And what of Roy?
God damn it. Still eating the tar! Wait a minute. Ugh, it tastes like crap. Weird, man. I don't remember Magic Guitar tasting this bad. For that matter, since when did I have all this junk lying around my house? The hell? Who drew all this graffiti on my wall? Is that supposed to be me on the left? That must be Golan on the right. But who's the little one in the middle?
Well, it ain't the best art I've ever seen, but it's got a certain appeal, I guess. Yeah, so I'm fairly certain you missed that part. If you're gonna play the game at some point and you don't want it spoiled, or just in general you wouldn't want it spoiled, let me know, and I won't go into why he doesn't remember Meg. But I can if you would like. A flower? Says, when did I keep flowers in the house? I'm too lazy to throw it out, though.
The Pizzussy.
God damn it, stranger!
Hey, this looks useful. Let's take it home with us, Roy.
Oh, yeah. This is a pretty nice cupboard.
Okay, cool.
What the hell would I ever use a damn cupboard for? Don't need extra storage if all I own is magic tar. God damn it, Roy!
Alright, how about I give you some of my famous tea to put inside it, eh? You know what tea is, Roy? It's a weird type of grass you dunk in water until...
I told you, I don't need anything else.
Actually, this might be too big for us to carry home.
Yeah, I'd probably throw my back out trying to carry that thing.
You guys are wimps. Watch and learn. Did Meg just trick him in? Meg tricked him into taking it home.
Wow, Roy, you're so cool. You picked the whole thing up with one hand.
Easy peasy.
Nice going, Roy. Now just carry it all the way back to your place, because the two of us certainly can't.
Damn it. Fine, you win. Weird. Can't recall. Where the hell did I get this table? I love that we actually get the backstory on them bringing home the furniture too.
Hey, Roy, let's get this one.
I don't know. One's kind of lame, don't you think?
Would you two shut up and pick one already? Didn't even want a damn table in the first place.
Didn't we just see a way nicer one over there?
No, it's gotta be this one. Because it's big and sturdy, just like
Roy,
Roy.
aww.
Anything smaller and he'd probably break it.
Good damn it, Meg. You know, now that I'm seeing it up close, it just looks like a bucket of black sludge from the bottom of a nasty swamp. I remember it looking a lot tastier than this.
Hey, bro.
Oh, hey, Golan, what's up? Did she just fat shame Roy? She might have a little bit.
How are you feeling?
Same as always. What about you, man? How's your arm doing? Still can't believe you fell down so hard it snapped right off. Who does that? Really? That's the story you went with, Golan?
Huh. Yeah, definitely wasn't my finest moment.
But enough about that. What do you say you and I go find something to eat?
You mean like more magic tar?
Nah, man, actually, I was thinking it'd be nice to try something new for a change.
Wait, seriously?
You know, just to see if I like it. It's worth a try, right?
In that case, let's you and me go catch us some tasty fish.
Fish? What's that?
Yummy little treat, that's what. But you'll have to learn how to fish. Luckily for you, I happen to be a superb fishing instructor.
Why do I have a bad feeling about this? Hey, wait up, man. Is that how they're gonna end it? Because honestly, that's kind of a pretty darn fantastic way to do it. Oh no, there's more for Meg. Let's go. Here you go, Meg. Happy birthday.
Yay! Thanks, Mommy. Oh, wow, a soccer ball?
Just for you, sweetie. I know how much you wanted one.
Thanks, I love it.
Oh, what's this? Another present, but... Roy made her a present before he lost his memory. That's what he was doing.
Hey, wait a minute.
Oh dear, a rocket ship? But it's all beat up and broken. Looks like someone tried to patch it back together. There's no return address either.
Maybe we should just get rid of it, sweetheart. Nuh-uh, no way. I'm gonna keep it. I'll treasure it for the rest of my life. Just like this soccer ball you gave me. Oh, really? If you say so, dear. Hey, Mommy, can I go outside really quick? What, at this hour? Sweetheart, it's much too dark out. I'll be fine. I just want to go look at the stars for a sec. All right. As long as you don't leave our front yard. Shouldn't you go out with her? I'm gonna be honest, you're kind of a terrible mom. I won't. It's only... Or it's a lot less surprising now that Meg got down there. Are we about to have a moment of the two of them staring at the stars together in different places? Damn it, man, fishing my ass. Didn't get a single bite the entire time. Golan seemed to be having a good time, but still. Oh, hey. The stars are looking really pretty tonight. Whew. Wait a minute. Is that what those twinkly things up there are called? Stars? I think that was the first time I've ever used the word pretty, too. Remember, Roy. Twinkly and pretty, huh? Guess I could get used to that. Please tell me it's gonna take us up to see Meg's perspective of it too. Please. Aww. Okay, so I have been told by Caitlin that we need to wait until after this, because there's an extra scene after this credit. Also, Ryota Saito, there is nowhere near enough credit that could be put towards that dude for creating such an absolutely incredible story, especially being the one for all of the scripting and story. Like, This game could never get enough love. And I know we've talked about it a decent amount, so I don't just want to keep sitting here gushing, because I don't think there's anything else I could say. That was an amazing experience. Like, both games we finished today both had incredibly satisfying endings. Like, don't get me wrong, the fact that Roy doesn't, or at least he might kind of remember her, but doesn't fully remember her, but he at least remembers some of the things that he got from Meg. It really does make it a satisfying ending. Yeah, a satisfying ending, exactly. We've got two games with really satisfying endings. Like, that was... Is there anything else? I think that might actually be it. Because there's nothing else moving. There's just simply the scene of her staring up at the stars. Just like the beginning menu. Yeah, that was a really, really special game. Thank you guys so much for joining for the adventure that was that, and for hanging, for finishing Slay the Princess 2. Those were two very different thematically games, but two absolutely incredible games, and it was such a blast to get to do that with you guys.
Distraction technique, push off feet.
And for the first time in the history of the channel, finished 2 games in one day. It wasn't just like, here, let's play some mini games or some shit like that. like actually getting to wrap up 2 amazing stories before we get to start something new next week was awesome. It really was. I mentioned it earlier, but the game that we're starting next week, let's hear If Only Sean could finish 2 cases. That's something that will never happen. Hey, Nico, thank you for hanging. Thank you guys for showing out so huge for an earlier than normal stream. Like, we're gearing up to end within the next 5 or so minutes, and we'll be ending right around the time that I usually start stream. And we've been live for, I think, 3.5, if not 4 hours, considering the crash that happened early on. It really means the world that you guys show up and support no matter when we do it. I really can't thank you guys enough for everything that we get to do together. But I mentioned it earlier. The reason that we were trying to wrap up both of these is we wanted to have some nice, succinct endings. Because next week, something that I have been waiting for so very long. Hashtag blame Sean. For so very long. At this point, we've been waiting for over 6 months for it. Because it was early October. I think it was like either the 12th or the 14th or something like that we played the demo for it. But Another Crab's Treasure is finally on its way. It is going to be here a week from tomorrow, which means a week from Friday. We're going to be diving in. It should be an absolute fucking blast. The fact that we get to play that, Hyper Light Drifter, along with Ace Attorney for a little bit. Hopefully Hyper Light Drifter isn't super long. But we're still playing it through no matter what, because that game has been fucking banging. And it's fun to do something a little bit more on the actual gameplay side with you guys. It really is. Like, we've done a lot of story heavy stuff. I feel like, especially coming out of some less than stellar games for a minute there, we've been able to really find some gems the last 3-4 weeks, and it's been a blast. It really has. But sadly, we do have to end this one here. As always, as I tap this sucker out, whether you have or have not does not matter. Do yourself a favor. Go check out Victor, aka Halo Bear. Man makes some absolutely incredible music.
Sussy.
You're not going to regret a single second that you give to that man to listen. But Friday is going to be our next stream. We will be back with some more Hyper Light Drifter, which we made really good progress. I think we took out 2 bosses and we got started in the next area. I'm gonna do a little bit of research to see how long without going and doing everything, how long the game is, because I'm genuinely curious if we're a third of the way through or not. I'm curious if it's gonna be that that super tropey. You fight the first 4 initial big bosses, and then there's 1 giant boss, or you fight the first 4 and then the world opens up more. I'm really curious to see how it goes. But it's going to be a blast to dive into more of that with you guys. And as always, thank you guys so very much for coming and hanging out. We will be back on Friday, like I said. But until then, thank you guys again for coming and hanging out. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your Wednesday. Have a wonderful Thursday and start to your Friday. And I can't wait to see you all Friday afternoon. I love you guys.
In the arms of the derp, fly away to the derp stream. From this dark, cold retail store, seriously, screw retail, and the endless derp you feel, you are pulled from the derp of your silent, eternal derp. You're in the arms of the derp. May you find comfort in this stream. Welcome to Sergeant Herp Derp Stream.